Greetings, exalted ones, and Merry Christmas 2023. Even though I'm recording this video a few days in advance, I hope you've been having a fun Christmas season and year with friends and family. And as we continue celebrating the holidays and gearing up for New Year's 2024, I'd like to go through some Star Wars highlights for this year 2023 I have in mind. And as we do so, don't forget to check out the pinned comment down below for an update regarding the channel, both this channel and my main channel, Versatile Element. And with that being said, these highlights are out of chronological order, so we'll be going all over the place, but bear with me. And with that being said, let's begin the Star Wars highlights. As I've also mentioned in my main channel Star Wars readings video and highlights video, Star Wars Jedi Survivor was released on April 28 after a 6-week delay from its original March 17 St. Patrick's Day release, and while the game has been a huge leap from Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, it unfortunately has been another modern AAA gaming victim of all the performance issues and glitches at launch, and it took until September for the patches to be applied for the game to finally be playable at a smooth frame rate, even though there are some performance issues that are still around, but they are minor now, such as less frequent screen tearing. The Mandalorian Season 3 was also finally released after The Mandalorian Season 2's 2020 release and Book of Boba Fett in late December 2021 through February 2022. And overall, Mandalorian Season 3 has been having a mixed reception mixed reactions ever since its March release. And while I personally like Season 3, it is definitely a huge departure in terms of quality, especially compared to the first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian. Criticisms have also included how some pacing of the episodes, and how, especially towards the end of Mandalorian Season 3, how the season seems to be gravitating more over Bo-Katan than Din Djarin himself, and that ending for The Mandalorian Season 3 has been somewhat open-ended, and there have been back and forth talks about Mandalorian Season 4 possibly becoming a movie. And ever since this year started, The Bad Batch Season 2 also started along with the year, back in January 4. Won't go through a recap of this Bad Batch Season 2, but what I can say is rest in peace, Tech. Rest in peace. And outside of Bad Batch Season 2 and Mando Season 3, there was also the release of Ahsoka, which was released back in August 22, and it was supposed to be Wednesday, August 23, but it was moved to a new time slot for Tuesday, August 22, and it's been a decent series overall. Rest in peace, Ray Stevenson, the actor of Baylan Skoll, one of the antagonists of the series. The villains have definitely carried the Ahsoka series on its back, and for me personally, yeah, it is a decent series, but only the live action Star Wars The Clone Wars episode was the only episode that I got really excited for. The rest of the Ahsoka series episodes have been okay, decent, they're just around. But again, episode 5 of Ahsoka is the only episode that I really got excited for. Star Wars Outlaws was also revealed back in June, and it's sort of a Star Wars meets, not Grand Theft Auto, but more like Star Wars meets Red Dead Redemption in space. And to my knowledge, it is set for sometime in 2024, and we'll see how this game turns out. And speaking of one more reveal, Star Wars Dark Forces Remaster or Remake, even though they call it Star Wars Dark Forces Remaster, I kind of see it more as a remake. But anyways, new version of Star Wars Dark Forces was also revealed and set for late February 2024, around February 28th, if I can think from the top of my head. And yep, that's just all the highlights I have for this year, all the Star Wars highlights I have for 2023. Let me know if I missed some highlights that you have in mind. But with that all being said, thank you for the year. I hope you've been having a great Christmas season as well. The Star Wars Element is signing off, and I shall see you sometime in 2024.